Let's begin with the introduction of subject Advanced Interior Design, which is introduced in BVOC Interior Design syllabus. The subject is aimed to intend the knowledge of design principles, design style, and its application. It will also develop the skill in planning of commercial spaces with appropriate uses of various materials and its construction techniques and various services required for the design project. Objective of the subject are the student will be able to design and plan various types of commercial spaces, identify and use appropriate materials required for planning of any types of interior design projects, develop skills in primary services required for the project, services like plumbing services, carpentry services, electrification services, all these services required for the projects. Identify and list the principle of design used in the given interior layouts, and student will also able to develop the skills in manual drafting and in the AutoCAD drafting. First of all, we should know about what is meant by interior design. It is a combination of art and technique which we are going to use to enhance design for the users. It also increases the value of interior of any building to achieve aesthetically good and healthy environment for the users of the area. It is a process of improving the degree of excellence of the interior areas. Who are the interior designers? An interior designer is who plan the design, do all the researches required for that, then manage whole project from beginning to execution of the project. Why designer is doing all this? For only the enhancing the interior project. While doing any interior design project, the designer have to go through the design process. This design process is gives the better outcome. It includes concept development. Concept development means develop the idea behind the project or according to the requirement of the project or requirement of the client or users. He also do the site analysis. He visit the site, do all the required climatical study, location study, and a site study. He also do the planning of various spaces and areas required for the project. He also do the programming for running the whole project accurately, fluently, and properly. Designer communicate with the agencies like carpenter, electricians, plumbers, false ceiling agencies, or the dealers, and he also communicate with the clients and users regularly. Designer manage whole project from the beginning to the end and execute all the design accurately and properly. The goal behind of interior design is better managing the space, increase the value of interior spaces, create the aesthetically pleasing environment, healthy and useful space design, improve the user's experience, boosting the aesthetic value of the given space, last to the designing which is functionally and aesthetically appealing. Now we see what are the various types of interior design project. They are: first one is the residential project, second one is the commercial project, and third one is the other interior design projects. Now we will see what is meant by the residential project. Residential design is design of private homes or residences where people live. It includes designing the interior of new construction or renovation of the old building, means redesigning the interior of the existing homes or residences. Residential buildings are of individual or the families. May it is the individual family or the joint family. Residential buildings or the designs includes the any buildings having accommodation facility. It may be with the cooking space and dining space or without the cooking and the dining facility. In this type of residential project, it is very specific for individual situation. It means with every users, the situation differs. The designer have to consider needs and wants of the individual users. It includes the consideration of client desire. Designers always have the focus on creating a livable space, creating a comfortable and usable space. Now we see what are the various projects comes under the residential project. It includes all the single or multi-family dwelling, all the apartment buildings, all the bungalows, hostels, lodging or rooming, dormitories, residential hostels, and last one the hotel suites. All these buildings are the part of the interior design project, which is residential project. Now I am just focusing on the basic requirement of the various residential buildings. First one is the homes, apartments and dwelling units. These are all the basic requirements for the residential design. That is living areas, kitchen, dining areas, bedrooms like master bedrooms, children bedrooms, grandparents rooms or guest bedrooms. It's also have the attached or the common washrooms, and in other areas like prayer rooms, store rooms, bar areas, courtyard areas, indoor and outdoor landscape areas, sit outs, balconies or terrace gardening, or maybe libraries, rehearsal rooms, home theaters as per the requirement of client. Next category is the hostel, dormitories, residential hostels. These are all the basic requirements for this category, that is bedroom or accommodation area. Toilet may be common or attached. Small pantry if required. Next one is the third one, that is the hotel suites, lodging areas or may be called as the rooming area. Bedroom is the primary requirement. Living area and pantry area may be the part of the project if required. Attached toilet is also necessary. Next type of the interior design project are commercial projects. Commercial interior design is the process of creating commercial spaces, or we can also call as the public areas. It also includes the new construction of the building or the renovation or the redesigning of the existing spaces or any interior area. It is a conceptual space for business purposes. Commercial design is the space where the clients or the user use that space mainly for the business purposes. It is to increase the functionality of project and used for the financial gains by the users. Now we will see what are the various buildings comes under the commercial projects. It includes retail shopping, all the shopping centers, all the departmental stores, small stores, medical stores, branding stores, super shoppies, various good shoppies, showrooms comes under this category. Next is the healthcare centers, all the clinics of pediatrician, gynec, dental and orthopedic. All these clinics comes under this category. All the types of hospitals, pathology labs and medical offices and laboratories also comes under health and care center category. Next is the industrial building in which the manufacturing unit like industries or factories comes under this category. All the types of export and import agencies comes under this category. Next is the corporate offices or banks. All the types of offices, offices of advocate, offices of architects, interior designer, or offices of any corporate areas, and all the types of banks, nationalized banks, private banks, cooperative banks, its branches, all comes under the corporate offices and the bank category. Next is the hospitality and the recreation center. In this category, all the hotels, motels, resorts, farmhouses, again restaurant, resto bar, nightclubs, gyms, all the gaming zone and all other building of recreation are come under this category. Also the theater, music station and healthcare center means the gyms and the spa area, beauty clinics all comes in the hospitality and the recreation center. Next is the institutional building. In this category, all the schools, universities, tuition classes and all the buildings related to the education comes under the institutional building category. Next is the traffic buildings. Traffic buildings related with the all the traffic transport agencies like airports, bus stations, subway stations, metro stations all comes in the traffic building. Next is the sport buildings. It includes gyms, indoor and outdoor games areas, swimming pools or rooms, and all the stadiums. It is a third type of interior design projects. All the other interior areas comes under this category. It includes amusement park, water park, theme parks. All these parks comes under other interior design projects. Exhibition areas, exhibition like painting, exhibition of any brand store, exhibition of any property, all comes under the exhibition areas. All the types of museums comes in it. All the types of events like wedding ceremony, birthday parties, baby and bridal showers, event parties, all this comes under the event design. Next is the stage design. Stage design in which stages of award functions, stages of any cultural program, stages of any college programs comes under this category. Next is the set designing. In this category, all the types of sets required for the drama, required for the plays, required for the movies comes under the set design. All these types of buildings comes under the other interior design projects. These are all the three types of interior design projects we see. First is the residential design project, second is the commercial design projects, and third is the other interior design projects. Thank you for viewing my presentation.